Say some families are close, but few families are quite as close as this TikToker.
Non-apologetic news, not what you're used to. Non-apologetic news, telling you the truth. Non-apologetic news, saying what they're scared to. Non-apologetic news, non-apologetic news.
Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the greatest news show on the planet. We call it Non-Apologetic News. As always, I am Travesty. Next to me is my friend Body Bag. Once again, we are Non-Apologetic News.
Start off by going over to North Korea. That was very oriental.
But they scare me.
A North Korea man who smuggled a Squid Game into the country is to be executed by firing squad. And a high school student who bought a USB drive with the show will be jailed for life. Another 6 high schoolers who watched the show were said to be sentenced to 5 years of hard labor. Yeah. Their supervisors were also said to be punished, with teachers and school administrators fired, possibly to be banished to work in remote mines. This all started last week when a high school student secretly bought a USB flash drive containing the South Korean drama and watched it with one of his best friends in class. The students were caught by government censors after a tip-off, narc, the source told the RFA. So yeah, this is imagine getting executed for watching a Netflix.
So this is the show that everyone's like all balls deep in right now.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
So it's actually a Korean-based TV show.
Yeah, from my understanding, there's if you watch it in like the English version or whatnot, it's like a different story or some shit. I don't know. I never bothered to watch it. I don't like subtitles. So.
Oh, the whole thing's subtitled.
I believe so.
Wow, that's actually hard to believe that like everyone got behind it like it was fucking Tiger King and it's subtitled.
Right. I think there's 2 different versions. A version that's subtitled and
with the voice overlays, or do they get like whole new actors and like actually redo the program?
I'm honestly not sure.
That could be it, because that's like Shameless, where there was I don't know if you watched Shameless. Fucking great show. But there was like a British version of it first, and then they just redid the whole thing. That may be what we're seeing. There may be 2 different versions, but they get fucking down in North Korea.
They don't fuck around then.
So dude's getting life in prison over a flash drive containing it, essentially saying that it was like a illicit substance sort of thing.
A kid from high school, life in prison for watching Netflix.
Can you not just leave there? Like, there's some sort of wall up, right? I can't just be like, this place sucks.
Yeah, I think it's like a prison. You try to top the fence, they gun you down.
I did hear something about that, but they don't have an actual border, you think? Where, like, hey, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just going to work. And then you
check some shit out over here.
Yeah. I'm going to go kill these assholes for you. And then you just never come back, right?
I'm out.
I don't know. We're Americans and we can do what we want. We extremely take advantage of that, though, with this whole I do what I want, sort of attitude most people have now. But yeah, can you imagine these Karens being in like North Korea? Be like, can I speak to the poop? And just fucking headshot. Wow. That actually depressed me a little bit.
Yeah, this one's fucked up.
All right. I think we're going to go ahead and bring up everybody's spirits here, because I'd like to talk a little bit about family values.
Right.
All right. So they, family values, apple pie, American things that we all love, right? Now, they say some families are close, but few families are quite as close as this TikToker. I hate that term. All right, we'll go ahead and shout her out. Brooke Macklin 213, who recently went viral for a video in which she admitted that she shares her husband with someone. Okay. Now, I'd like to play you the video announcement here, if you would like to hear it. Here we go. Here was her original TikTok, which got, by itself, over 5 million views.
Me and my mom are both swingers, and it's great. You know why? Because when I'm not in the mood, I can just let my husband have her. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'm that kind of wife.
A dumb one.
Me and my...
Okay. Now, first off, I have a couple stills here from this video, right? So first off, the woman herself, the cool wife, whatever she is, she's not very attractive to me. She kind of plain Jane, got some shit going on here in her gums. I don't know what the fuck that is. Her fucking mom, though. Her mom is probably like pushing 60. She's fucking hot. Like in like a, you've been a skank your entire life and I know I could get you and you'd show me some shit I don't even know about hot. You know, like look at that little wrinkly belly.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice. Now, this guy's a complete fucking dirtbag. Look at his face. I mean, more power to him. He's fucking them both. What can you really say to that? Now, of course, since that came out, her videos have gone viral, receiving up to 7 million views. 5 million for the first one, a couple million for the second one. A lot of commenters, a few of them that are picked out. One said, that's enough TikTok for 1 year. I'm out. Another one said, how did that conversation ever initiate? Another asked another, while a third wrote, I don't know how anyone could share, but it's your life. Now, I'd like to play you the other video, okay?
There's more.
There is absolutely more.
Fantastic.
You want to know how I keep my man happy? I let him play with my little sister.
What in the fuck?
All right, now, first off, that girl looked young as hell.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
See some ID.
So we have a woman here who says she allows her husband, she's married to the man, to fuck both her mother and her sister.
He's just banging out the whole family.
Now, let's think about this. If he winded up getting one of them, besides the wife pregnant, it would be like her stepdaughter and second cousin or aunt or something, Now, I want to paint a picture. So I want to take a little bit of a walk with you here, okay? So you're hanging out, as you typically do. Let's say you're at Shirley's, right? You're just chilling. The musics are on, and it's you. Right? You guys are just fucking getting down. And then
What the fuck was that?
it's Thomas the Tank Kitchen. I cut up the theme.
Thomas! He's the cheeky one.
You heard that's where that one came from too. Anyways, so you are just chilling, right? You and your friends. And then you wind up meeting a girl, right? You take her home, and then you, of course,
Fuck her right in the pussy.
then things wind up getting serious, right? So they get super serious. So she's helping take care of your child. She probably has children if she's fucking you on the first night. So you're helping take care of her child. You're all going to get married. That's what you're going to do, right? You're going to get married. So it is the weekend of the wedding. Her mother comes into town. She says, Tommy, I'm going to give you a wedding present. Fuck my mother. Now, you have to think about this because it's not like a one-night stand. Like, if you fuck her mom, that could have long-term repercussions. Do you do it?
I don't think you're good.
Now, what if it was a one-night stand? Do you fuck her mom?
I don't know. I mean, we're still going to have, Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners and stuff.
No. What, if you weren't marrying the lady, let's take her out of it. You never married her. You took her home.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
And then her mom comes out of the bathroom and is like, if you think that bitch knows what's up, let me show you. Do you fuck that woman's mom?
Oh, maybe.
I would.
I say if it's just a one-time thing.
Right. If
We're not having dinner tomorrow.
ladies, watch out. If you take me home and we don't know each other, like we meet on fucking Tinder or something, and your mom's hot, I'm going to fuck her. Just call me a motherfucker because I'll fuck your mother. You know what I mean? But this story shows us that there's someone for everyone, and sometimes that someone is the same someone for every woman in the family.
I have lost
3
all faith in
generations.
humanity.
What is next for us? Oh, that's a good one.
An exonerated Missouri man who was released from prison after 43 years isn't eligible for compensation from the state. So donors have now raised over $1.4 million on a GoFundMe. Yeah. Kevin Strickland left a Missouri prison on Tuesday after being exonerated in a 1978 triple murder. But under Missouri law, he is ineligible for compensation from the state despite spending 43 years behind bars for a crime that he did not commit. As of Saturday afternoon, the campaign had raised over $1.4 million from 25,000 donations. Strickland does not have retirement savings, of course, or work history to obtain Social Security benefits as a result of his wrongful conviction. And Missouri only permits compensation from the state if an individual's innocence is proven as a result of DNA testing.
That's fucking bullshit.
Right?
It basically says because of this technicality and this technicality, we took 43 years?
43 years
43
of this man's
years
life.
of your fucking life. But because you don't have a work history, because we locked you the fuck up, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Missouri's like one of the very few states that has this where if you're not released with a DNA, then they're just like, sorry, see ya.
You know, there's always a thought behind every law, even if it's a greedy, that must have been a thing where they're like, okay, only 2% of people in our state who get exonerated are because of DNA. So that's the law we're going to put in.
Yeah.
Well, I hope this man gets some sort of attorney. I don't know how the fuck he's going to afford it.
Well, he's got 1.4 mil right now from
That's not
nice folks.
Yeah, right. But also when it was a GoFundMe, right?
Yeah.
See, GoFundMe, I don't know the percentage, but they take like 25 or 30%.
Oh, that's shit.
And he's going to pay taxes on it because it's money earned. Even the lottery you're paying taxes on.
Right.
So yeah, I mean that hopefully enough to cover him fucking the highest best lawyer. They can appeal this because for him spending that long, I've heard of shit where people are locked up for like 10 years and wind up getting I don't know, like $1,000 per day or something, like something that's just like a crazy amount.
Is different, but that's how it is. They add up. Some's like you said, $1,000 a day for each day you spend, or 500, or shit like 10 grand for each year, or something like that.
Yeah, that is a slap in the face.
Yeah, and not to mention, he's 62 now. He's got physical problems. He's leaving in a wheelchair and shit. And the prison will probably just take that back too. Fucking assholes.
Definitely in his wheelchair, yeah. You ain't leaving with prison property unless you want to stay in here.
That's the only way you're keeping that chair, bud.
Wow. Well, congratulations to the people who, donated and to you, sir, for getting out. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
That's your whole life. I mean, that's
much.
like,
I say 62.
we're not even that old, you know what I mean? We haven't even been here that long, as long as he was fucking locked up.
Yeah.
Wrongfully fucking locked up. Wow. All of your stories make me sad today. All right. Now, I think I might have solved the mystery.
What mystery is that?
The mystery of catalytic converters.
Oh.
We have spoke about them about half a dozen times, and every time it has also been followed by, or right before we say catalytic converters, we say, and this dope fiend stole. Right? So we've always wondered, for one, what the fuck are they? And what's the deal with them?
A hot seller, that's what they are.
Oh, fuck yeah. And I found out why. So there's sorry, I just already know what I'm going to say. There's a gentleman named Paul. He went to move his Toyota Tacoma from an alternate side parking in Madison. When he started the ignition, it sounded like a jet engine roaring. Wow. He thought his muffler was shot, but when he moved his truck, he noticed a dirty rag and scrap metal on the street where it had been parked. He sent photos to his mechanic, who quickly confirmed his catalytic converter had been stolen. The mechanic replaced it for $1,000 with an aftermarket part, which he said would be less desirable for thieves. So this guy took a Sharpie and some paint and wrote aftermarket part, not worth much, please do not steal. And then 2 weeks later, fucking somebody stole it. Right? Second time.
Poor Paul.
Or, I'm sorry, a week and a half later. Yes. So apparently across the nation over the past 6 months, there's been increased catalytic converters thefts everywhere. So they started Bill 415, which would add catalytic converters to a list of proprietary articles whose sales are regulated by law. So what they're going to do is this is really punishing the scrap dealers, because they're going to make them essentially into like firearms dealers, where like you have to keep a profile on everybody you sell to, complete files on them, their background, their information. And if they don't do it, if the dealer doesn't do it, he'll face $1,000 fine and or 90 days in jail. For a second offense, $10,000 fine and 9 months in jail.
Jeez.
They're trying to crack down this shit. So I thought, Travis... how much are people getting for these, right? Are they worth stealing? Because, I got a little free time. So apparently the average price nationwide, it's anywhere between $50 and $250 for a catalytic converter. Now, this is where it gets interesting. If you steal a catalytic converter from a hybrid car, you can get anywhere from $800 to $1,500 for that thing. It contains more precious metals. So, all you catalytic converter stealers watching this, steal from a Prius. Don't fuck with my Chevy.
We won't drive a Prius.
Yeah, well, fucking, there's Christmas right there, you know. But yeah, so they're really trying to crack down on this shit, and it looks like if this passes, they're going to do it. But like I say, really, the burden's going to be on the dealer, and that, you know, I don't know really scrap dealers to be like honest or like organized or any of those words that, you know,
they are not.
Because he's going to have to show ID. He's going to have to show proof he owned the vehicle it came off of. But the guy ain't going to give a fuck, because if he's paying someone $150 for it, let's say, he's making $4 on it, you know, and I mean, it's going to continue to happen. Apparently there's, I'd read, excuse me, it's some sort of material that's inside of it. It's not diamond. It's like platinum or something. Yeah. Rhodium and platinum that are inside of it. And apparently, like I say, the hybrid cars contain a lot more of it. So I think we've solved the mystery. Did we solve a mystery? No, we did not. But that is all right. We always do not. Fucking bloody hell, this show's falling apart. We do not always need a conclusion, except for the fact that this show has come to its conclusion. We thank everyone for tuning in. We will be right back next Wednesday. Non-apologetic news. I am Travesty. This is Body Bag. Do not watch the news, and we will see you soon. Yeah.